Okay, so here we go, starting the final stretch. I know it's going to be a long one, but we're getting there. So I've decided to put all the fuel lines back on, change the bolts out the fuel rail in as well, just so they're the same. They were different before, just annoyed me. Just getting them all routed so I know where they sit. This coolant pipe will be fine where it is, where it connects onto the heater matrix. The second one I'm probably going to have to change a little bit just to route through, so that might be something that I do. And I need to get the expansion tank mounted, and I've got the return water pipe to make up, it goes to that. I need to make up some brackets just to support this main bulk of the wiring, hold it in nice and secure. Obviously remount the sockets. I've got a breather pipe to either remake or put in there. Brake servo pipe. So yeah, there's lots of little bits to do, but I've got a bit of a list going, and I'm just gonna keep cracking on, I think, bit by bit. So yeah, so the fuel lines are on now. What I think I'll probably do is secure up the wiring now, so that's at least out the way, and then I might look at this coolant pipe. Okay, after sorting out the wiring, just putting a little basic clip on there just to hold it all secure. What I've decided to do is leave the coolant pipe as it sits across the top, where it sits down the front. It's going to work, and I don't know if the turbo setup's going to work yet, so there's no point in trying to make that too involved if I need to change it all again, if I need to change the setup with the turbo. So I'm going to leave it as it is for the time being and just start getting it all back together. So what I need to do is, I've got a clutch pipe that runs out from there, which is coming out here. And obviously I need to convert that into the clutch slave cylinder. So what I've done is on the lathe, just made up a little fit in there to be able to put into the clutch slave, and then I'm going to weld on a spare fitting, AN4 fitting that I had. Just weld those two together basically. I would have made that out of one piece, but I didn't have a piece big enough, and I didn't want to wait for a bit to turn up. So yeah, I'll get those two welded together, allow me to put it into the clutch master, into the clutch slave, and then I can make up the unions, cut it down to size for the clutch pipe. So yeah, that's what I'll do next. Okay, well that was a disaster. So I forgot to take the rubber ring off, and it got hot, and you see it split. I got it way too hot, and it's just melted it away. But I can definitely use it to put in for mock-up. And what I might do is just get some stock to be able to make it up properly out of one piece, cut the threads on the end. But yeah, for the time being I'm going to stick that in the slave and mock up or make up this clutch pipe. Okay, clutch pipe is made up, just tucks up underneath there. So yeah, that one's done. I still need the O-rings to be able to connect up to try and bleed it out, see if it works with that union, but time will tell on that one. So next one is going to be the brake servo pipe. You can see it comes out the top there above the heater intake. But what I'm going to do is I'll make that needs to get onto this bit of the manifold just here. So yeah, I'll make up some pipes or fittings, get those joined together, probably cut this one down, put a right angle in maybe somewhere around here so we can come out and straight to the port. But I'll see what bits and pieces I've got lying around in the spares box and go from there. There we go, nice and simple. Just off right in there, tucks the other side of this intake for the heaters. So yeah, everything ticked off the list. Sure. So I've chucked loads of bits and pieces back on the car that I had from the first time round. Things like the power steering bottle is now on there. There's a Braver box on there, which I may need to modify, but this is why I'm putting it all on. See what works, see what doesn't. Now this is the intake pipe, air filter. So I need to link this up to the turbo. Should hopefully be fairly straightforward. The box does fit, so I may just leave it as it is, to be honest with you. I can modify it another time. The heater box I'm going to leave for the time being, so I don't need that to make it run. I need to change out this bit of silicone there, because I had some ports on it for the vacuum pipes, which I don't need anymore. But yeah, that all looks like it's probably going to work with very little fattening. Right, so with that out of the way, because I haven't got any aluminium pipe to be able to fill that in yet, so I'm going to leave that for the time being. I think I might now turn to the water pipe. So I'm going to get the expansion tank, get that fitted, and look where I need to aim at. Okay, so I've got an aluminium tank. My original tank was starting to crack, really common on these cars. And it's actually cheaper to buy an aluminium tank than it is to buy an original replacement. So, and they're just not available aftermarket either. So that's why I've got that tank. Now, obviously, I could just do a basic pipe from the turbo round, obviously a bit neater, but I could obviously just do something like that, but it doesn't look very good. So what I'm going to do is I have got some more of this stainless steel tubing that I used to make the banjos, things like that. So what I'm going to do is make a routing coming out probably along here, out the way, so I haven't got to take it off to get the core packs or anything like that out. Run it back here, out the way of the filler cap, along the front, and then attach it in. I've got some little bits that I can use for joiners. So I just need to mark up where I'm going to bend it all and get it shaped, ready to put in. And there we go. That is the pipe for the water return. It's made up. I still need to just put a little barb on the end and obviously clip it on and things like that, but it's made. I know where the routing's going. As I said before, I need to modify this bit so I can put some little mounts and clamps in there at the same time. So that's another thing ticked off the list. That's enough for today, I think. So that pipe is now fully done. Got little barbs welded on the end, all fitted, clamped on. I just need to secure it down, but I'll do that all in one go with the coil packs. So yeah, not bad progress today. Starting to get dark again now, so I'm going to pack up all the tools and I'm going to have some food, I think. So yeah, slowly getting there, and who knows, let's see what I get on with next time.